Fingers crossed it worked. I've been having a bit of trouble with AniLive in the last few days. Hi, the simple viewer. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Pasman, their name. Welcome. Charlie Q. Welcome. Yoselin. I love the name. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, so many people. Soli or Soli, however you pronounce it. Welcome in. Lovely to have you here. And thank you for the likes already. Jeez. And Cedric. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hi, Goski Chote. Hi. Me, my beloved. Hi, Yoselin. It's lovely to have you here. I'm noticing some new faces. It's really nice to have new people here. Yes, so for the first 5 minutes, for people that are new here, the first 5 minutes of my stream are a bit scuffed. First 5 minutes of my stream are a bit scuffed while I set up like my restream announcement and like the AniLive announcement, all that. And if my Wi-Fi suddenly goes, I'm really sorry. I'm in the process of uploading all my VODs to my YouTube channel. So it's just taking a lot. Also, hi En, hi Karma, hi Rika. Welcome in. Hello, so what makes you qualified to be British? That's a pretty good question. One day I just woke up, I was told I was British, and I was like, fuck, that sucks. So I'm making the most of it, you know? Shell, is it Shell or Shelly? However you pronounce it. Welcome in. I'm here to learn the Aussies way. Yeah, I've had 2 people think that I'm Australian. I thought that it was quite obvious I had a British accent. I'm restreaming on Twitch under the same name, Gos Kichote. Nice. I'll check it out now. This is why I always wait, just in case. Emma, thank you for the like. Simple Viewer, welcome for the like. And Spectro, welcome in, and thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. Grazel, welcome in. I saw you on Twitter earlier. Well, I saw your follow on Twitter earlier. Thank you. I hope my volume is down. It was not. Okay. Good thing I checked. Yep, as always. Oh my goodness. Spectro, what the hell? Thank you for blowing me up, I guess. There's I've never seen that one before. I've never had that one before. Thank you so much, Spectro. What the hell? Hi Elwin. Hi. Maslow Toast, welcome. Yeah, medic. I've never watched you before. Well, welcome in. Sorry, stumbling over my words. Oh my goodness, Jesus. Deep breath. Okay. Whew. I'm stumbling over my words a bit because I'm seeing so many new people in today. I'm just hoping I can make a good impression. Momo! Hi, Momo! Hi. Hi, Ham Johnson. Welcome in. Time to find out how to be British. Maybe with enough training, I can do it too. I don't think you want to be British. Honestly, I don't think you do. I'm only doing this so people can understand me. And like I said, it's mostly going to be a Zatsu, you know. Just a more chill stream, while also explaining the differences between a cookie and a biscuit. Because what people in America call a biscuit, that's not a biscuit. It makes me so mad. Like, genuinely, it boils my blood. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I set an alarm for this time. Thank you, Momo. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Tell us about yourself. How long have you been VJing for? I debuted, I want to say 2 weeks ago. So I'm very new. I'm just a simple mechanic. Top of the morning, Mia. Top of the morning, Puffy. I'm glad to see you have your day off today. So you don't eat your biscuits with gravy? No! Oh my goodness. With biscuits, okay. I might as well start here. While I set my Twitter up. But you have biscuits with tea and stuff. Like, you dip your biscuits in tea. And then like you have tea biscuits. You know? Right? You get like little biscuits, like digestives, and you dip them in tea and they taste all nice, you know? Like a normal person, I don't eat biscuits with gravy because that would be disgusting. Is coffee acceptable with biscuits? Yeah. It's just more like people usually offer like tea and biscuits. People like I've never seen anyone dip coffee with I've never seen someone dip a biscuit in coffee. I imagine it would taste weird, but since like the beverages look the same, I imagine it would be the same. I don't really know though because I don't drink coffee. I think people would look at you a bit strange if you dipped your biscuits in coffee. It's more of like a tea and biscuits thing. But yeah, the great man on Mia scone versus biscuits debate. Yes, no, seriously. What you guys call a biscuit is very similar to what we call a scone or a scone. Um, it's all very confusing because I don't think we have a full replica of what you guys call a biscuit. The closest is 100% a scone, but even then, we don't have scones with gravy. We have scones with like jam and cream, you know? I can't wait for Mia to say, "Do Americans really for 2 hours straight?" Honestly, I'm fully prepared. I I've learned so much in the like since I met my Nebulink members. I have been burdened with knowledge. I usually love learning new things. I'm a big person, like I'm a big person who loves learning new things, especially about people around the world, how different cultures say different things and all that. Oh, Crazel, thank you for the kiss. Oh. But yes, no, being thrust into a server of mostly Americans was genuinely life changing for me. Also, the simple viewer, thank you for the follow. And Koto Economy, welcome, welcome. And Ochu, welcome, welcome. What's the difference between a scone and a biscuit? If you're talking about the American biscuit, I think I read somewhere there is a difference between an American biscuit and a British scone. Yes, so according to the Lazy Daisy Cafe Toronto, which is where I get all my news. A scone is a scone is dense, crumbly, and drier. It doesn't flake like a biscuit, but rather crumbles into delicious goodness. Well, there you go. So I guess a scone is more of a pastry rather than whatever your biscuits are. A scone is more of a pastry, which is why we have it with cream and jam, you know? Hello, Mia Senpai. Hi, Ochu. I'm so excited for your debut. Learning about us Americans. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry for being British. I'm home with pizza. Nice. I had pizza last night. Scones are kind of puffy and you can cut them up and spread jam in between them, right? Yeah. So scones are more a part of like, if you have like a fine dining thing, like if you go out for fine dining or for like a fancy tea, then scones will most likely be there with jam and cream to put in the middle. You don't have to. Those are just like the most common. I would never imagine dipping a scone in gravy though. America, fuck yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm glad we're learning stuff together. At least we can both agree that biscuits and honey are good together. If you mean scones and honey, then yes, yes. I don't think you can have like honey biscuits. Like there are honey biscuits in the UK, which are our version of biscuits, which is more similar to cookies. Yeah, same, but kind of nervous about it. Oh, you're gonna do amazing, Ochu. If you're even like a quarter as charismatic as you are when you type in my chat, you're going to do just fine, okay? Our biscuits are definitely not fine dining. They are everyday food. Oh, I see. Yeah, for us, biscuits are everyday food. Like, well, not everyday food. They're like a snack, you know? Hi, Reiki. Hi, 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 hi. I'm ready to see Ochu in that spotlight. Me too. Sorry, I think my restream's frozen. I'm sorry. Shiharu debut. Yes! I was so excited to learn your real name. Like that was crazy for me. Let me double check. Okay. Let me get the link up, I'm sorry. Goss, if that's how you pronounce it, I really hope it's how you pronounce it, Goss. Is there like a Twitter account or something that you have that you want me to link in my Twitter, or should I just link the straight up restream? It's up to you. I have a biscuit and gravy with a side of eggs and bacon every morning. Oh, so it's like a breakfast item? Oh, I see. Goto Kaname, thank you for the heart. I really appreciate it. Okay, not to be rude. If you're talking about Britain, you can't be rude. Don't you worry, okay? But a lot of people make fun of British people because apparently their food is not good. What's your opinion? Can you verify? I think it's valid to say British food is not good because British food it's very plain. I think British food is good. However, by itself, it's very, very limited. Um, because a lot of our foods, like scones, like biscuits, um, like I don't know, like beans on toast, like black pudding. It's all very like samey. It's all very blandish food. I really enjoy it. Like with other things, obviously British food can taste really good. Um, but yes, no, I think the reason Britain gets such a bad, or England specifically, I think the reason England gets such a bad rep is because when you have like the bare bones of what our like cuisine is, it's all very plain. But yeah, no, I enjoy it, especially fish and chips. Fish and chips is one of my favorite meals ever. It's I love it. Um, so yeah. So it's simply bland rather than terrible. Yeah, I think a lot of British foods looks terrible, but it tastes I will tell you this, British food tastes much, much better than it looks. It looks horrific. I will tell you that. It looks horrible. Um I can promise you it does taste better than it looks. Sorry, getting jumped over my words. Oh, I'm trying to get up the restream. I'm really sorry. My Wi-Fi is acting out because I think, well, not my Wi-Fi, my laptop's acting out a bit. I think it's mostly because I'm trying to upload these videos at the same time, and there's no way that I can see that I can pause an upload on YouTube. And this has been uploading for like a day already, so I'm sad the last fish and chips place near me closed down. No, that's a travesty. No, I have quite a few fish and chip places near me. I think every Brit is in at least like a 5-minute drive away from a fish and chip shop. Also, Stray Doge and Rand, is it um Zarico? Zarico? I hope that's how you pronounce it. There are some Welsh people, they're a bunch of sheep shaggers. Um but no, I've been to Wales once, I want to say, or twice. I've been there a handful of times. I went there to visit the university there. Um, and I'm a big fan of board games. I went to the board game society. I had a bunch of fun there. Um, but yeah, no, Wales is actually a very lovely place if you ignore the people in it. I'm joking. I'm joking. Every Welsh person I've met is lovely. Oi, mate, bottle of water. Bottle of water. Yeah, no. Luckily, I pronounce my T's. I pronounce my T's. But your second message is more accurate. A lot of people say go rah. They go oh rah rah. I can't say it properly because of my accent. They go rah. I can't, the way I say my R's sounds very posh. I'm sorry. Imagine me, but like more chavvy, or like less posh sounding. I prefer British baking than their cooking. I agree. British baking is top tier. You cannot pause a YouTube upload. Okay, thank you for checking for me. But if it's been uploading for more than a day, then that usually means I need to restart the upload. No, because it's been uploading for more than a day, but the number's going up. It's on 86%, I believe. You automatically give the sheep, of course. Why would I not? I wonder how many Welsh fans a Seela has. I hope none. I'd be very concerned for her if she did. Save my girl. Don't keep jutting. Don't. Mention you in a tweet? Okay, thank you. Don't get jutted. Don't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find your account. It's not popping up. Am I having a stroke? Am I going insane? I can't see your tweet at all, Goss. I'm really sorry. Let me just look up your account and see if it pops up. Oh, I found it anyways. Oh, now we're streaming. Okay, I see it now. For some reason, it's not popping up in my mentions. That's so weird. I got you though. Thank you so much. Bit of the scuff. We've got a bit of delayed scuff today just because I was waiting on that. Sorry. Not your fault at all, Goss. That is entirely my fault. We are live. Check me out on the links. Check me out. Check me out using the links below. We have a new restreamer today. So, Gus, am I the first person you're restreaming? If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, I always record from my side just in case, because I know restreams can kind of be temperamental and AniLive itself can be temperamental. I totally get that. So I want to try to make it as easy for you guys as possible, because restreamers are an absolute godsend. You guys are doing I'm not a religious person, but you're doing the Lord's work. Thanks to @goskichote. Get the Twitch link. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty much yes. Oh well, welcome to the restreaming. Welcome to the realm of restreamers. Hopefully, you find it pretty self-explanatory. Okay, there we go. Tweet is up. We're good. We're good to go finally. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Simple Viewer, for the pink pen light. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you. Symboli, hi. It's been so long. How are you doing? Oh, and sorry, I'm gonna butcher this name. Gixney. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Let me move my laptop. There we go. We'll figure things out eventually one day, hopefully. For real. You got this, man. Do Welshmen call themselves British? No, Welsh people usually call themselves Welsh. The only people that call them, if someone calls themselves British, you can safely assume that they are English. Some people say it because they're too ashamed to admit that they're English. Some people do it because saying British sounds posher. And some people say it, like, the reason I say I'm British rather than English is, especially in VTubing, if someone says they're English, it usually just means, oh, I speak English. So by me saying I'm British, that sets me aside a bit and it actually clarifies, oh, I don't just speak English, I'm actually a Brit, you know? Sorry, you stream late. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Simboli. What time? If this isn't too much information, what time zone you're in, and I can see if I can figure something out. You know, I'm looking to jig around my schedule a little bit for next week going onwards, because obviously I'll be in a new house, I'll be in a new environment. What are your internet speeds, if you don't mind me asking? Not at all. I think not good. I did a speed test last night and I completely forgot the results. But no, usually they're okay. It's just that we have good Wi-Fi. It's just that we have quite a lot of devices in the household, especially if I have my laptop connected as well. Also, Rika, thank you for the nice voice. I appreciate it. A GMT +8. Oh, I see. GMT +8. Okay, yeah, no, oh my goodness, it's so late for you. I'm so sorry. If you need to dip out at any point, I totally understand that. But no, I have a morning stream as well, if that's better for you. But also, I guess that's an annoying time for some people because, you know, I'm just an awkward person in general. Like I said, I want to try to switch things around a little bit. Maybe make my early streams earlier and my late streams later, so that they're more akin to about 12 hours apart. So hopefully everyone can find the right time to watch me. At the moment, they're only about 8 to 6 hours apart. But yeah. I don't know if I've thanked you, but Rika, thank you for the nice voice. I really appreciate it. Safe move. Yeah. Thank you. I hope so. I hope I move safe. I'm having a little going away party on Saturday. Just with like close friends. It's not like a proper going away party. It just so happens that it lines up with a bunch of my friends' birthdays. So we're just having a little get together. So it doubles as a good going away thing. Time zones, they exist and the world is very big. Honestly, I think we should just abolish time zones, and I'll be happy starting my day at like when 8 a.m. is completely pitch black outside. I'm happy with that. But I understand why we have to, sleep in the day or whatever. Sleep through the night even. And stay awake in the day, I guess. Anyways, on to being British. So there are a few things that I need to clarify with some people here, because I know Americans, and not just Americans, but people from all around the world are very different. Um, there are a few things I need to clarify though. British people do sound nice. Oh, I'm glad. I hope maybe if I'm the only British person you're going off of, I might sound nice. I can understand that. However, if you meet like Dave 53 from down at the pub, or Barry 53 even, Barry's more of a British name. If you meet Barry 53 from the pub, you might have very different opinion. Just ruin your sleep schedule and get a nighttime job. Easy solution. Easy peasy. Yeah. Hi, Plant Gato. Welcome in. Thank you for the like. And Shelly as well. Thank you for the like. No, I don't have a night shift job. However, my job like runs up until 1 a.m. sometimes. So my days are usually consist of waking up at 7 a.m. for school and then getting back home at around 1 a.m. from work. So I will get like a maximum of like 6 hours sleep a night usually. Unless I'm off shift, which is becoming more and more likely because they're hiring new people. They're hiring way more people. They're overhiring. I swear I can do 3 people's jobs at once. But maybe that's why they're hiring more people so I don't have to. Anyways, there are quite a few things that I realized America doesn't have. Like I knew from a very young age, like we don't have Walmart, we don't have Target, we don't have 7-Eleven, which I'm pissed about because I fucking love slushies, and there's no way for me to like get a slushie conveniently, and that pisses me off. That makes me mad. Like genuinely, it fills me with like a British rage. I want a place where I can conveniently get a slushie. You're the first British voice I found pleasant, kind of like Vox Akima, but less female oriented. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you enjoy my accent. Um, I don't watch Vox Akima, so I have nothing to compare his like my voice to. I think I've heard clips of him before, like passing on Twitter. Not exactly my thing. No offense to people who do enjoy that. I'm not going to bash you. But no, I think that's a compliment, so thank you. You guys don't have 7-Eleven? What? No midnight slushies? I know! I know it's... No 7-Elevens? Yes, Puffy, I know. Seriously, it's genuine torture. The only place I can get a slushie is if I go ice skating. And I can't go ice skating. I don't go ice skating anymore, and I don't do lessons anymore, and I don't do proper ice skating because the ice rink I went to closed down. And it's like, why would I want to go ice skating? Because it's expensive now. Because usually I paid for lessons, and I got free skating session for like as long as I wanted afterwards, which was amazing. And the lessons were super cheap, super cheap, by the way. Oh my goodness, so fucking cheap. But now the next closest place for me is about triple the price. The rink, sure, it's bigger, but it's fucking. I don't like it. But oh well. I guess I think there was one place that opens up near me that has slushies, but sometimes I'll walk there. It takes about like and half an hour for me to walk there. But sometimes I'll walk the half an hour because I really want a slushie, and I get there and they don't have cups or they don't have straws, so I can't get one. Oh, it's painful. Overhiring, that's a foreign concept here in the American Midwest, I see. No, whenever I was applying for jobs on like Indeed or something, sometimes it shows you like the amount of applicants there are, and every single job I applied to was like, I think the lowest number I saw was 125 other people applied to this job. I think that's the lowest number I ever saw. So it's a miracle I managed to get 2 of them. Have you tried it? It might be worth it. Have I tried what? Sorry, like for like a monthly treat. Oh, like going ice skating. Is that what you were talking about? Sorry, I speak too quickly and sometimes I forget what I was just talking about. Um, Pain. Yeah, it's pain not having slushies nearby. I'm glad that there's at least like one place that sometimes has it, but where I'm moving into, I'd have to not only get a bus, but I'd have to walk about 20 minutes from the bus stop to get to that place. So I don't know if it's worth it. It might be. Honestly, it might be. And I'll keep you updated if I do the pilgrimage. Um, However, despite not having 7-Elevens, the things we do for love, I know. Slushies are my one true love, honestly. I love it so much. If Britain becomes the 51st state, I am sure we can port 7-Eleven over the pond. I pray. I've been seeing more and more American shops pop up. I think we recently got our first Wendy's, or we're about to get our first Wendy's. And we also recently got another one that I forget. But I know we got another one. Do you have Costco? Yes, we do have Costco, and I don't know if it's similar to the one in America, but like you have to have a is it like where you have to have a membership to go to Costco? So I've never probably been. I went once using my dad. Like my dad has a business card, which isn't actually his. His friend just says he works for like his business or something. I mean, what? No, that's so crazy that he actually works there. Trust me, trust me. But I've never had a Costco hot dog because I only went there, like I said, I've only been to Costco, I think, once in my life, and I didn't eat pork at all when I did. $1.50 hot dog. I'll have to try it. Sorry for asking this, but can you inform us non-Brits about spotted dicks? Oh my goodness, I knew this question would come up because I was talking about it briefly the other day. Yes. But yes, sorry. I'm going to finish my first point first, and then I'll get onto that. We don't have 7-Eleven, but we have something called Nando's. Nando's is incredible. It's like a chicken restaurant. It's like a chicken place where you go, and you'll commonly hear the phrase in England, like, "Oh, you want to go for a cheeky Nando's? Want to pop for a cheeky Nando's?" And that just means it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. We didn't plan this out, but you want to make a quick stop at a local Nando's and just get like the best fucking chicken you've ever had in your goddamn life. I love Nando's. My go-to order at Nando's is you get to choose like a main and then 2 sides. I usually have the 5 chicken wings. I get 5 chicken wings with a side of chips and garlic bread, and it's so good. And Nando's sounds like a slur for Nintendo fanboys. That's hype. No, I'm gonna start using that. Fucking Nando's. No, I remember like my early days on like the internet when I was first getting into like FPS games and stuff. I learned so many slurs I didn't know existed. Uh, and it's like they always know the right ones to call you. Like Jesus Christ. Like someone correctly found out that I was British by like looking at my ping and was like immediately, "Oh, fucking bonger. Fucking Brit bong." And I was like, what the hell? How did you know? I could have been Scottish, but like, damn, I guess. Also, Titan, welcome in, welcome in. It's like a 5th sense. 6th? Which sense did you forget? Which sense did you forget? Sometimes I forget that I can smell. That's my one. I forget I can smell sometimes. Anyways, sorry, yeah, cheeky Nando's. That is important. That is number one. That is number one on the British syllabus. We have them here too. Oh, and you have Nando's there? Oh, well, yes, smell. Yeah. No, I figure I can smell sometimes. Anyways, like I was saying, yes, spotted dick. Welcome in, Rafa. That is a really weird time to join. I'm so sorry. Spotted dick is a British delicacy. It's a British dessert. Let me see. Let me look up a complete definition. I've never made spotted dick in my life before. But it's a very, very common British dessert. A spotted dick is a traditional British steamed pudding. Pretty good. Historically made with suet, and dried fruit and often served with custard. Non-traditional variants include recipes that replace suet with other fats, or that include eggs to make something similar to a sponge pudding or a cake. That's the one I've experienced before. Like I've never actually had I've I've never eaten the pudding that British people call spotted dick. But when I have seen it before, it's been the version that people make with eggs to make it more like sponge-like. Um, a blue waffle is a British dessert too. I I I was on the internet in 2012. I know it's okay. That's not gonna get me. Sounds like those Xbox chat rooms gave those types powers. Yeah, seriously, it's like even when like I didn't speak, it's like how you know the exact slur to call me, and honestly, I fuck with that. I think that's hype. But yes, come to the UK, try some spotted dick, guys. It's a lot less common now than it was like a few years ago, like maybe like 10 or so years ago. But maybe I think I just got poorer. It seems more of like a rich, like it seems more not rich, but it seems more of a civilized thing now. Like if you go to fine dining, this is one of those things that you see. But yes, we also have other amazing delicacies like toad in the hole, which if you look it up, I want you if you go to your computer or phone or whatever you're on and you look up toad in the hole, I think this is what people imagine when they think of British food. It's literally just a bunch of like it's a big Yorkshire pudding basically with sausages just in it. Just full ass sausages in it. It it doesn't look like anything special. It just looks like someone took a big ass Yorkshire pudding, which I don't know if that's only a British thing because obviously Yorkshire puddings come from Yorkshire. But I don't know if Yorkshire puddings are specifically a British thing, which they're tasty. But yes, for people that can't look it up or don't want to look it up, toes in the hole is a traditional British dish consisting of sausages in a Yorkshire pudding batter, usually served with onion gravy and vegetables. It sounds. I've never actually had this either. I feel like a fake Brit, but it sounds so good. I think the reason I haven't had it though is because I had the chance to in the past, but once again, it was around the time where I wasn't eating pork. So yeah. Historically, the dish has also been prepared using other meats such as rump steak and lamb's kidney. I did not know that. In the 21st century, vegetarian and vegan versions have appeared. That makes sense. I visited London twice. Is that an accurate British experience or are other parts really different? Other parts are very different to London. However, if you want like a British experience, London is probably one of the best places you can go. However, if you're comparing places like South London to Birmingham to, let's say, I don't fucking know, Slough, that was the first place that come to my mind. I'm sorry, people that live in Slough. Those three are going to be very different experience. What's like the poshest place I can think of? Like if you visit Cornwall versus Birmingham, those two are going to be very, very different. Um, you know, I think it just really depends. I wonder if Frenchies eat this with actual toads. Maybe, maybe. I wouldn't put it past them. But do, 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 do. Next, what other foods? I'm trying to think of what other like British foods we have. Oh, I've talked about this multiple times before. We have something called black pudding or blood pudding, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's a pudding made well. It's a side made and served with a full English breakfast, and it's made of guts and blood. Yay! Black pudding. Let me look up the specific ingredients. Black pudding is a distinct national type of blood sausage originating from the United Kingdom and Ireland. It is made from pork or occasionally beef blood with pork fat and beef suet and a cereal, usually oatmeal, or oat groats or barley groats. So that sounds really pleasant. And if you look it up, it looks just as appetizing. Every time I've seen blood pudding, Oh, every time I've seen black pudding, I keep calling it blood pudding. It's not blood pudding. Every time I've seen black pudding, it it looks burnt. It looks like it's been fucking nuked in the oven, but it's supposed to look like that apparently. I mean, I didn't get shanked once. SMH TV lied to me. Yeah, I'm very British. I've lived here my whole life, but I haven't been shanked once. Pretty rough. I think the worst, I stabbed myself with a pencil or some scissors, or I've accidentally stabbed myself a lot of times. That's mostly through like my sewing and stuff though. Um, I've never actually been stabbed though. And I don't think I've known anyone that's been stabbed, possibly. There was someone here in my chat that said they got stabbed the other day, and I was like, oh, that's um interesting. But yeah. I've never actually been shanked or shivved. Whatever you call it. I'm back. I had a call from the elections. You get that too, Mia? I haven't. We just had our elections for the first time in about, I want to say, 12 years. We have our version of like the left-leaning party, but you know how both parties are more like right-leaning anyways, but it's like the left-leaning, we have this like our version of the Democrats, I think, have come into power for the first time in a while. I'm not going to talk about politics much here, but all I can say is I'm glad the last guy was fucking out, because he was trying to get national service for everyone in like over the age of 18 to be like compulsory in England. So as soon as he said that, I knew we had to get him out. Because my ass cannot go to war. My ass cannot go to war. I'm not surviving. You would think how often people joke about it, you would know someone. Yeah, I think I just hang around the right people or the wrong people, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, no, I obviously there were a lot of fights and stuff in schools, but and I know multiple people that brought knives into schools and like got like in trouble for it. And I know some people that threatened people with knives in like fights and stuff. But I've never actually heard of someone getting stabbed, or like someone I knew at least, you know? 12 years, damn. Yeah, it's rough. Do you need a license for your PC monitor? No, but we have to pay TV licenses, which fucking suck. But it doesn't even work anyways. It's like you have to pay. Okay, this is a very British thing. I'm going back on topic with this. Never glitch on my side. We're back. Okay, nice. Sorry, I forgot to catch up with Twitch chat for a bit. Let me back read a bit. Was it one of those foods that originally emergency foods that became posh? If you're talking about black pudding, then maybe. I think it's just one of those weird outliers that kind of appeared one day and people just started eating it for some fucking reason. We have a similar food here called Betamax. You have a food called fucking Betamax? Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. Bilo, welcome. Hi. Usually served skewered. Oh, I love foods that are served on skewers. That's hilarious. I'm so sorry. Fucking Betamax. That looks really similar. Yeah, grilled blood. It says here grilled blood. Oh no, my internet just went. No. Okay, I hope I'm back. Betamaxing. Yeah, no, literally. It does look very similar. It kind of looks more appetizing, I think, because the British blood black pudding is it's when it's cooked, it looks like burnt entirely. Yes, and it's named after the cassette tape. Why is it named after the cassette tape? That's so crazy. Betamax is old school. Yeah, like the cassette tape, as Puffy said, but I didn't know there was a food as well. That's crazy. That's crazy. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, you weren't built for war. You're an inventor. You build things for war. Exactly. I had a big like I think for a lot of people that were into history and stuff, you know, I had a big like tank. I liked tanks and like warplanes for a while. I was big into that. I don't know much now. I kind of reverted everything from my mind. But no, I was big. I was kind of like the history kids for a while, until I hated it, and then I decided I'm never going to do history again. Um, but yeah, no, tanks and warplanes and battleships all really intrigue me, and not just because of the animes that came from them, but like genuinely. Um, but yes, no, TV licenses. TV licenses are a really weird thing in England. So basically, the there's someone on YouTube called Carl Smallwood, which is a hilarious surname, by the way. And he did a show called Fact Fiend. And I used to watch Fact Fiend religiously. And he did a really good episode about TV licenses, or like a really good like bit about TV licenses. And what it is basically is if you have a TV, you have to tell the government, hey, I have a TV, and pay them £100 to have that TV. However, they can't do shit about it. Sometimes there used to be that I've literally never had this in my life, but apparently this happens. People would come up, knock on your door, like if they saw you had like an antenna outside for your TV, they'd knock on your door. You'd open up, or a satellite, even a satellite dish. You'd open your door, and they'd be like, "Hey, do you have a TV?" And you could just be like, "No," and they'd be like, "Why do you have a satellite dish?" Just like for aesthetic. And they could literally do nothing about it. It was never legally like properly enforced. People just have TVs now. You still have to technically pay the license, but I don't know a single person who has. Obviously, I am a law-abiding citizen. So my family we've paid for our TV licenses, we forced to pay license for a TV. I know, yeah. And favorite tank. Oh, I actually don't know. It depends what you mean by favorite tank. But yeah, no, I can make a list. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a ranking tier of like my favorite warships, tanks, and planes. Yeah. Favorite tank, paladin, definitely. For me, barbarian. I love barbarians. From what I heard, it looks similar to take before it gets cut up to the smaller portions that get served. Oh, so people started calling it as such. That makes sense. That makes more sense. It's just a strange roundabout way, I guess. But I guess we have fucking toads in the hole, so I can't judge. Those actually have people come in to expect this. Yeah, people would come round and knock on your door to check that you had a TV license. Oh, Mr. Dorian, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. But yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh, thank you for the pink penlight as well. Whoop whoop. Shameless self promo. If you're new here, make sure you're following me. Just so you get notified, because I know some people, like I've mentioned earlier, I stream at very awkward times. So by following, you get notified. Shameless self promo. I know. But yeah, no, people would come around, knock on your door, kind of like Jehovah's Witnesses. Because we don't have Jehovah's Witnesses in the UK, really. We have like Mormon people who hand out like Bibles in the who hands out Bibles in the street and stuff. Was that? I don't know. What's what? What did I say? But yeah, no, we have like Mormons that hand out Bibles in the streets. But we don't have Jehovah's Witnesses that like come around knocking your doors. At least I haven't. Maybe I just live in a secluded area. Jehovah's Witnesses, it's people that go around houses and knock on people's doors. And they're like, have you heard the good words of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? That might happen in the UK, I don't know, but I've never had it before. I was expecting Centurion to be it. That's up there. That's up there. It's one of my favorites, depending on what you're asking like me to classify my favorites as, Day number 7 being on here. Oh, thank you for being here for so long. Jeez, I really appreciate it. I'm glad you decided to stick around. I'm glad I didn't scare you away. But yes, no, there used to be definitely a lot more people who would go around and knock on people's doors and be like, have you got your TV license, and check. It's kind of wacky. I've never had to deal with it, and I haven't heard of it happening in a very long time. I think the government just gave up, kind of. I think they were like, we can't regulate this. Whatever. Everyone's using fucking Netflix now, so they kind of interact like when people are using like broadband. But yeah. It's definitely weird. Oh, another thing, our version, this is very important. If If you come to the UK, the first thing you need to do is find out where your allegiances lie with shopping centres. So there are the big two, Tesco and Sainsbury's. Those are like that's like our Target and Walmart. You know, Tesco and Sainsbury's. You need to decide whether you're a Tesco or Sainsbury's person. Okay. Um, I kind of cheated a bit. Like my family does big shops at Sainsbury's, but I mostly am a Tesco's girl myself. So I feel like the traitor of the family. Sorry. Knock knock. Are you following me at Fenimore yet? Yeah. Wait, this is my Jehovah's Witness, or I guess my Fenimore Witness impression, okay? Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Mia Fenimore? You haven't? And this is where I fucking jam my foot in the door so you can't close it. Let me tell you more about her. She streams on AniLive. She's fucking British. She's insufferable as shit, but you should watch her. Yeah, no, I should spread the good words. Thank you, Simpoli, for the clap. I appreciate it. Also, Nate, welcome. Thank you for joining. And Momo, thank you. I'm gonna say my own name. Thank you, Momo, for clapping. Oh, and Maslow, thank you for clapping. Mia, I want to learn the way of the British. Well, you came to the right place. I'm talking about supermarkets so far. So, quick whistle stop tour. I don't know if that's a British term, but quick whistle stop tour. You need to choose whether you're a Sainsbury's person or a Tesco's person. They're very similar in price. I think Tesco's cheaper. And you get the Tesco's meal deal. The Tesco's meal deal is also a very important part. You can tell like a very important part of being British even. Thank you, Puffy, for the claps. But yes, you need to immediately, first of all, find out whether you're a Tesco or Sainsbury's person. And even if you choose Sainsbury's, you need to decide what your Tesco meal deal is. You can learn a lot about a person depending on what their Tesco meal deal is. It's kind of like tarot reading, but more accurate, you know? It's like astrology, but more accurate. Taking notes, good. I get what you mean, different eras and classifications, so they can't only be one. Yeah, and it's like, are you saying like what like tank, warplane, warship would I want to use? Or which one do I think was the coolest? Which one do I think was the best in like from an engineering standpoint? Which do I think is the best historically? Most significant historically, you know? Costco, Sam's Club. What the hell is Sam's Club? Costco. Yeah, we have Costco's around. We also have other places, like we have the co-op, which is short for the cooperative. But if you meet someone that calls the co-op the cooperative, they're a skinwalker and should be put down immediately. The co-op is kind of like our 7-Eleven. Like there's a co-op everywhere. They also branched out into funeral services. So even though the co-ops are like corner stores, it's the co-op is everywhere, whether you like it or not. It's like if 7-Eleven made a funeral branch, you know? Yeah, funeral. You have co-op funeral. It's crazy. Wait, what other co-ops are there? I know there's a lot. Let me look it up. Yeah, co-op funeral care. It's yeah, founded in 2009. Wow, it's older than I thought. Co-op versions, I guess. Co-op. What do I look up to see all the different types of co-op? The most common one is co-op food. Willow, welcome in. Given the relevance of Mind the Gap, what's your opinions on trains? I love trains. I'm not very I'm not very well versed on trains. Like I don't know specific types of trains, but I think trains are cool as hell. Especially steam trains. I think they're very cool. The deals are so good that it got people dying. Really? God damn. Oh, co-op. Yeah. You go to co-op, you see the prices, and you immediately fucking die and then go to co-op funeral care. Can you tell us about CEX? How it's actually supposed to be pronounced? Okay. Also, hi, Leo Bell. Welcome in. Leo Furman, not Losabelle Freakson. Okay. Wagwan, mate. Wagwan Pifting. Wagwan. Man, this guy stinks. But yeah, so we have our version, I think our version of GameStop, if that's well, anyways, in the UK we have a place called CEX. That's how it's spelled. It's spelled CEX. Um and it sells secondhand games and consoles and PC parts and technology, stuff like that. Mostly games. It's mostly people go there for secondhand games. I'm winning in the hating competition. I would never be a hater. Emmanuel and Mel, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. But yes, CEX is a secondhand games retailer. It's people don't go there as much anymore because a lot of the games that they list, even though they're secondhand, they put them close to retail price. It fucking sucks. What ends you from, eh, bruv? What ends you from, mate? I'll fucking shank you up, bruv. In it. That feels so unnatural, jeez. But yes, the thing about CEX, people, we don't care about whatever they sell. It's the way it's pronounced now. Because most people, if you meet someone, they're gonna pronounce it CEX like a regular fucking person. However, in every single advert, they have how usually it has like a little jingle or maybe just like a tune, like the Taco Bell like boom, like the dong, the fucking Taco Bell sound effects, like you usually have or like the McDonald's like do 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 do. There's either a jingle, a sound, or like something that there is linked to that brand. And in CEX, every single CEX advert, it ends with just it going sex, which means that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced sex, which who fucking thought of the idea to name a shop sex? But if you meet, it's similar to if you meet someone calling the cooperative. If you meet someone calling CEX sex, they are immediately a traitor, a skinwalker. They need to be taken out back and dealt with. Look at Brooke at the animal shelter. Oh my goodness. Is there British specific Gen Alpha brain rot? I don't think there's specific like Gen Alpha brain rot. There's specific like British brain rot though. For a while we had a prime minister called Boris Johnson, and he was a walking nightmare. But the good thing about him was that a lot of quotes came out of him. And for a while, like sometimes when our prime minister says something, people just repeat it over and over again. And for a while, when we were leaving the fucking EU, which is goddamn dumb fucking mistake, we literally spent more money leaving the EU than we have ever paid to the EU for the entire time we were in it. Well, anyways, for a while when we were leaving the EU, we had to get our passports changed because obviously we no longer had EU passports. Also, hi Amira, welcome in. Oh my goodness, thank you for all the likes. What the hell? But we had to get our passports changed to blue, and for some reason, Boris Johnson would go, "We have beautiful new blue passports," and he'd speak like this. He said, "We have beautiful new blue passports. Get your blue passports." And I was like, he sounded like a fucking wrong'un, and he was a fucking wrong'un. Oh my goodness, 70 likes, guys. What the hell? I can't eat them all. What the hell? Thank you. Oh my goodness, so many people. Leobel, Reiki, Amira, Nate, Johnson, what the hell? Thank you. And Ochius, thank you so much. They have to be in on the joke. It sounds like a perfect store. Probably in on the joke. Oh my goodness, so many. What the hell? Even the restreamer Goss, thank you so much. You guys are so kind to me. Oh my goodness. I'm trying my best. I can't hold them back forever. Oh, Simboli, thank you for the Oshi. Thank you, Simboli. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The star hive mind. This is my cookie clicker. Honestly, yeah, Memo. Train those fingers up for cookie clicker. Yes, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. This is so funny. I'm glad. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Hold your fire. That's bare likes, bruv. I'm gassed, bruv, innit? I I click as fast as I eat my ramen. Jesus Christ, that must be fast. Well, you're a little cutie. Oh, thank you. I'm more of a tall. I'm a tall cutie. I'm not too little. I think I'm the tallest girl actually, as well. I'm not tall as Lulu. Obviously, I'm way below Lulu. But I think out of Nebulink, I think I might be the tallest or one of the tallest girls. I live my Roman dreams through me. I'm glad I can be your stand-in chav. But yes, talking less about things in Britain and talking more about British words. Mia Senpai, as much as I like, can we not talk about height? Oh yeah, Ochi's tiny. Ochi's tiny. She's a shorty. It's cute though. I think it's cute. I love short girls. Yeah, I think short people are really cute. Like height is not a defining factor for me. I'm not one of those people who is. I understand why some people are like, oh, I want my partner to be like over 6 foot. I don't care. I don't wear heels or anything, so it's not an issue for me. I don't care if someone's shorter than me. I don't care if someone's taller than me. I don't care if you're the same height. It's the personality that matters. And if they have fat fucking tits, amen. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. That was a joke. But yes, no, I love people of all heights. 5'11" bros were so in. 5'11's really fucking tall. Anything above 5'9" is really tall for me. I'd say. Like I class anyone who's taller than me as tall. I want to be tall so I look good with oversized jeans. I don't really have oversized jeans on. I'm a skirt person myself. Obviously, my work outfit, what I'm wearing now, I have my very tight fitting trousers, which are not pants, by the way. They're trousers. Pants are what you wear underneath. I'm wearing trousers. Okay. Amen. 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 Nice. Amen. What's the difference? Just the wording. Pants. American pants are the same as UK trousers, but UK, what we call our underwear pants. Like that's the way people say. Yeah. I'm writing that down. Nice. I'm taller than Leo. Oh, people are fighting. I'm the tallest Nebulink girly, I'm afraid. Sorry, Mia. Momo, you're like 5'2" or something. I could fucking squish you beneath my foot and I wouldn't even notice. Like I'm joking. I would never do that. I would hold you and crib you in my arms and I'd give you piggybacks. If you're short, it means I can give you piggybacks. Who's Momo? I'm Bro. Have you introduced your stream to Bro? You're definitely not your alter ego. And it's definitely a totally different person. Short lives matter? No, like I said, I love people of all heights. It's okay. But yeah, I think Momo's 5'2", maybe 5'3", 5'4". Shorter than me, at least. But yes, no, some British words. What was I talking about specifically? Oh yeah, I was talking about trousers and pants. Yeah, so what you call pants, we call trousers. What you call like underwear, we also call like underwear, but it's like referred to as pants, you know? Nice pants, bruv. Compliment. Nice pants, bruv. Yeah, nice pants, bro. Compliment. Nice pants, bruv. Creepy. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. If you say nice pants. Oh, sorry. Nice. I can't do my American accent. Wait. Nice pants, bro. Nice pants, bro. Love. Love the pants, bro. Keep it up. That's a compliment. But if someone goes, oh, nice pants, bruv, it's like, okay, I'm calling the police. Yeah, flirting versus harassment, literally. Asako Inari, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Nate, ask your mother. I left it in her room. Whoa, okay. No need to get so no need to fight in my chat, guys. We're learning. Okay, Mia Senpai, I'm going to try to sleep now. I've gotten 2 hours and 2 days. Oh my goodness. Reiki, please sleep. You have a big day coming up, okay? You need to get some rest, okay? Rest well for your debut. I can't wait to see you again. Nice pants, bruv. Makes me think he's gonna nab him. Yeah, he's gonna fucking nab him. We also have another word for specifically like women's pants. I've heard people call them fucking. Is this like a weird thing when people refer to women's underwear as panties? Is that like a weird thing or is that like a common thing? Because whenever I hear it, I kind of cringe. Like it makes me physically like cringe because it's not a common phrase in the UK. So if someone's like, oh, like if someone started saying like referring to like women's underwear as panties, I think I'd like throw up physically. Um, panties are underwear. It's common. Okay, I'll have to get used to it. Okay. Very common. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to this then, because I heard them called that word and that word makes me chuckle. Yes. So the way what we call panties is spelt KNICKERS, and it's totally fine words, and it's pronounced with like a k sound. But if it's taken out of context and clipped out of context, and it can sound like a certain slur, um, and I don't want to even risk having that clipped and having that on the internet. But that is what people in the UK call it. It's a general term. You literally call it nothing else. You don't call them panties. You'd be looked at like you're a fucking weirdo if you did that. Walmart Washer 2004. I love the name. Welcome in. Oh right, didn't even think about it. Yeah, I didn't even think about it either. Until I was having this exact conversation with like one of my like no, I say girlfriends. One of my girlfriends, one of my friends like online, and yeah. Oh my gosh, is that the fucking cat meme Walmart washer? I love that. Positive save. Yeah. No, it's a totally fine word and it's pronounced differently, obviously. But when it's clipped just that word out of context, it can sound quite rude. Oh, bye, Amira. It was lovely having you here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Chicken. Hi. If we lose someone, we gain someone. Hi, Walmart washer. Thank you. Hi. So pantsu is actually close to British English. I guess so. Pantsu is closer to British English than panties, I think. If someone said pantsu, it's like, okay, you're a weeb. If someone said panties, I'm like, okay, you're a creep. You know? But yes, our pantaloons, our undergarments. What else have we got? Oh, what do you I don't know if this is the same in America, but we had like the black and white crossings in the middle of the street. Do you call those zebra crossings as well? I don't know if that's a British thing. Or do you call them zebra crossing? A zebra crossing? Because we call them zebra crossing. A pantsu is panties, but pantsu is also pants. We speak Japanish. Ah, I see. Crosswalk. You call it a crosswalk? I'm crossing the crosswalk. Is it because you fucking you walk across? You use it to cross and you walk across it? Damn. That's crazy. We call them a zebra crossing because they're they look like zebras. They're black and white like a zebra and you use it to cross. Come to learn how to be British, stay for the pants discussion. Exactly. They're all very different things. Pedestrian crossings? Oh yeah, that's like the proper term for them is a pedestrian crossing. Yes, no, I hear that quite a lot. I think that's what it's called in like the green cross codes or whatever. Hmm. My face when Brit Brong's called shirty shirts. What the fuck is a shirty? By the way, how many coins you get daily? Is it 100? I think it's 100 daily, if I'm not mistaken. They might have put it up or down, but last time I checked, it was 100 a day. We also have, you call it a sidewalk, a sidewalk, a sidewalk. That's called a pavement. That is a pavement. That is not a sidewalk. That is a pavement. I'll have you know. Um, but yeah, no, it's There are other more, I'm trying to think of a more heinous thing, because there are definitely more, like, worse things than this that have got me really fucking riled up. Oh, biscuits and cookies. I said I was going to come back to this. It makes me so fucking mad. Our pavement is just the material we refer to. Oh, so it's like the pavement is the material of the pavement? Of the sidewalk even? Sorry, so the material the sidewalk is made out of, that's called a pavement? Ah, I see. That makes sense, actually. I thought you just didn't have that word at all. 3,400 coins equals 32 days equals 1 month and 4 days. Okay, noted, saving coins for a whole month. I can't believe you're saving up for me, Ochu. That's really damn sweet of you. Thank you. She could call it Dragon Ball Z because that seems cursed. I've heard people call it Dragon Ball Z. I personally call it Dragon Ball Z because that's like what I grew up hearing. It's Dragon Ball Z. But I have heard of people call it Dragon Ball Z before, and it felt like a punch to the gut, even as a British person. Of course I am. I will buy that ring for you, senpai. Oh, Chu. I can't wait. Our wedding will be beautiful. um, but yes, no. So the difference between a cookie and a biscuit is very drastic. So I'm not going to look at chat for a while I look up the proper definition so I don't make any mistakes. So, sorry, scratching my nose. Cookies are like the chocolate chip cookies you see. Like they're thick, they're like rough they're rough around the outside. Like they have like the bumpy top. They have chips. Like sometimes you have like a chocolate chip cookie, or like a milk chocolate chip cookie, white chocolate chip cookie, stuff like that. And you have them usually by themselves, or you dip them in milk. Like you have it with milk, and that's what a cookie is. You have cookies with milk, and they usually have some kind of chip in them. Hi Sasuke, welcome in. Serious biscuit talk. Yes, yes, yes. Whereas a biscuit is flat. A biscuit is flat and thin. Oh, Rika, thank you for the I love you. Oh, I love you guys too. Oh, yay. Hi, Sasuke. And thank you for the likes as well. I appreciate it. A biscuit is what you dip in tea. A biscuit is flat. They are all the same. Biscuits are they're all the same. They're processed. They usually, a good example of a biscuit is if you look up a digestive biscuit. Those are like the national biscuit of the UK. Everybody, if you go around someone's house, there is like a 90% chance they have digestive biscuits. And you don't have those with milk. You don't have biscuits with milk. You have biscuits with tea, or by themselves, or with a nice hot beverage. You don't have it with milk. Cookies, big, fat, chunky, usually have some kind of piece in them. Biscuits, flat, the same, drink with tea. I hope I'm making sense, because I've had this a lot. I've had this a lot. It took me forever to when I see Jing on the street, it meant crossing instead of a name here. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm learning so much today. Eric VT, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. So Oreos are biscuits. The Oreo itself, people, it's like an Oreo biscuit. Yeah. Like the biscuit itself, like the brown part of the Oreo, that is a biscuit. Yes. Whereas it can be argued that the whole Oreo itself is like not even a biscuit or a cookie, but a secret third thing, you know? Because it tastes more like, it is a biscuit. It is a biscuit. I will say this. Also, Eric, thank you for the like and the follow. Thank you so much. Oreo's a sandwich. Yeah, no, some people debate whether it's a biscuit to begin with, you know? Oh, Zach Matthews, welcome in. Thank you for the like. So sugar cookies, are sugar cookies biscuits? What are sugar cookies? What are sugar cookies? I've never heard that in the UK. That might be an American thing. Eric, oh my goodness. I don't think I've seen that one, but thank you for the water. Oh my goodness. There are some new gifts for the summer that I saw. I think that's the first time I've seen the water one, and I recently just saw a few streams ago someone gifted me the what's inside, like the surprise one, which turns out to be like a flan or a pudding. That looks really tasty. I haven't seen any of the others though. They're plain cookies sprinkled with sugar. Oh, I've never seen that actually. Also, hi Zach, welcome in. I love your model. Oh, thank you. Thanks for calling me a model. But yeah, this is. I think it's time for once a stream. Mia shows off her outfit. Wow! There we go. Here I am. But yes, as you can see, I'm wearing trousers. I'm wearing unbuttoned trousers. I don't think there's any more that British thing. I'm wearing a jacket. You know. Yeah, I'm pretty. I love my outfit. My mum is an amazing designer. Yippee! Tummy, cute. We stand the tummy. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, Eric, thank you for the heart. I really appreciate it. I stand the tummy. I'm glad. Yeah, there's a bit of a cult surrounding the. My elbow. Okay, I'm fine. It didn't hurt that bad. There's a bit of a cult surrounding my tummy, aka the stummy. And if I look up on the ceiling, you can see a bit better. If I look up really hard, you can kind of see it poking out. Yeah, that made me think she hit the wrong toggle or something. No, I'm a professional. I'm a professional gymp, you know. And the voice is just as cute. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think my voice is cute. Also, I was looking up sugar cookies. Sugar cookie. Oh. Yeah, this looks like a biscuit. This looks like a sugar biscuit. I'd call this, if someone gave this to me, this is maybe a sugar biscuit, depending on how it's cooked. The ones with the pink frosting on top look like more like biscuits than cookies to me. Google says they're sometimes called sugar biscuits, so I assume that's what we call them in the UK. I've just never personally encountered one. But also, I said there was a rule surrounding what's a biscuit, what's a cookie. There still is a bit of leeway. Like sometimes we call things that are definitely a biscuit, we just call them cookies. So we might call those sugar cookies as well, even though they're more biscuity. But yeah, it really depends. It really depends on the base to base system. There isn't a foolproof system going on. I have a question if you don't mind. Of course, hit me with it. But yeah, no, I'm glad I can be of some guidance, even if I can't be of full guidance. Oh, another thing about British foods is curry is a big part of the UK. Like people love curry over here. It's not a British food, but people class curry as British cuisine sometimes because it's such an important part of the foods we eat. Like people have a curry with everything. How did you start VTubing? I just I think my journey's a bit different. I think most people start VTubing by like auditioning, you know, reaching out. Sorry. Auditioning for corporations, reaching out, or unless they want to start going indie, then people can, you know, save up for a model and start that way. However, I know a lot of people, if they're really passionate about content creation, they might make just they might download a free VTubing model and stream using that. Or maybe they might even go faceless and do that. I was picked up by a weird owl on the streets and just thrust into this 2 weeks ago. So I'm a bit different than others. I'm very new to this whole thing. But yeah, no, if you're asking about like how to start, then yeah, if you're really passionate about content creation as a whole, just get a free model, make your own make your own in like MS Paint, make a reactive PNG model, start out by doing that. However, if it's like the character that you like you want to start VTubing so you can have like so you can be a character, then either save up for a model for yourself or just start out by making like a Twitter account, making some connections if you want to, and working your way up that way. It's really, you can take so many different approaches. You can go the indie way, you can go the corpo way, but whatever just makes you happiest, and I think you should do that. But yeah, hopefully that's hopefully that's a good enough answer. Um, but yes, no, curry is a big thing in the UK at least. There are curry shops on every, almost as common, probably not as common, but almost as common as fish and chip shops, are curry houses, you know. Or join the Jump Kids. Yeah, at the moment, if you want to start out, AniLive is currently doing, AniLive and Nexus both have auditions open at the moment. I believe Nexus still has auditions open. Where you can audition and you can start out for free. It's pretty nice. Obviously, Mia is a Hollywood celeb who decided to take up VTubing. Obviously, and I'm definitely not just a random mechanic they fucking dragged off the street. Yes. All right, I gotta start work now. Love you, Mia. See you tomorrow. Oh, see you, Cedric. It's lovely having you here as always. I hope work goes all right. Make sure you focus, okay? Good luck with it, okay? Oh, bye. Lovely having you here. And thank you for the likes as well. I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm having a hard time understanding AniLive. Oh, yeah. AniLive's a bit confusing at the moment. Only people who are allowed by AniLive or go through Jumpstart program in AniLive are allowed to stream at the moment. However, you know, yeah. As Mr. Dorian said, I believe AniLive's a really good app if you want to watch VTubers. It is a lot more complex if you want to start up by streaming through AniLive. You have to apply for that. You can't just click live and go live. But yeah, if you want to watch VTubers vertically on the go, you know, anywhere, everywhere, anywhere, then yeah, stick around in AniLive. I'm sure you'll find, if I'm not your cup of tea, no pun intended, hopefully there'll be someone that is. But in the future, they need to implement a 60 FPS option. On my side, it's very high frame rate. But I understand, you know, there is definitely some frames dropping. But yeah, I'm trying to think of more British things to go off of, like slang terms. Do people use the phrase "Bob's your uncle"? Is that a universal thing? I don't know. It sounds, whenever I've heard it said, it sounds British. But you know, someone's go this, that, and then do this, and Bob's your uncle. You know. It is something Americans say. Okay, good. I think I assumed it was a British thing just because it sounds British. Something I know is a British thing is Wagwan. This is going into Roadman Mia or Chav Mia, you know. Always wanted to bobbies. Well, he's your uncle. If you do it correctly, he'll be your uncle. But no. Sorry. There's something caught in my throat and I can't figure out what it is. But yes, no. Wagwan is like a greeting. It's like what's up. Wagwan. That's a very British thing to say. If you're greeting someone in a very casual sense, if you're a roadman, usually people just go, "Oh hi, how are you doing? How are you doing?" If you're a roadman, you're gonna go wagwan. People used to say piff, like pifting, which just mean like hot stuff. Pifting, hot stuff. People don't use that anymore. People don't say that. They say peng. They go, "Oh, she's well penging it," which means she's fucking hot. She's smoking hot. She's peng. Oh, she's fucking peng. Or people. Or the worst one. This literally peng I can tolerate. I would never say it in a casual sense myself. However, there is one step worse, and it's when people started using the word pengers. Oh, she's pengers. You already had peng. Why did you make it pengers? It makes no sense to me. It's genuinely, it makes my skin crawl. Loris? Loris? Or is it like lorries? Because lorries are spelled like IES usually. Yeah, like that. Lorries. If I see it with, oh yeah. Okay, sorry. If I see it spelled with a YS, I'm like, oh, that's like Doris. Alright. Yeah, you get lorries. You know those big trucks. We don't call them trucks. Those are lorries. Those are the big trucks, like the food delivery trucks. Those are lorries. And also in supermarkets, you have your trolleys. You know, your shopping trolleys. It's just that big. Your lorries. She's got that peng riz for real. I'm like that. I think reading that took years of my lifespan. Um, the opposite of peng is butters. It originally started out as like she's got a hot body, butter face, and people started being like, oh, she's a butter face, which meant she's just fucking ugly. She's got a hot body, but she's got a fucking ugly face. But then it slowly devolved into, if you call someone butters, it means that they're just ugly. That's just, oh, they're butters. They're well butters in it. That means they're fucking ugly. Is that where the term butterface originates from? I think so. It's like she's got a hot body, butter face, you know? Which fucking is horrible and very mean. One time I heard someone like call someone in my class butters, and I had no idea what it meant, and I thought it was a nice thing because it's like, oh, if you butter someone up, that means like you're in brain rot terms, it's like you're glazing them, you're boosting them up. If you're buttering someone up, you're making them feel good about themselves. So I was like, oh, it's a good term, and then I quickly found out it was not, and they were just being really really mean and rude. But yeah, sorry. Another confusing thing. Yeah, I know, sorry. Another confusing thing for me was finding out that the word peak means bad in British. Like if someone says, oh, that's well peak. That's fucking peak. That's well peak. That means it's bad. That means it's horrible. But I'm so used to being like, oh, that's peak literature, which means it's like the best literature can be, you know? That's peak literature. But in the UK, if you say, oh, that's peak, that means it's bad. If you put a word after it, then that can mean good. Like, oh, if it's like, oh, that's peak literature, or is it that's peak cinema, that usually means like, oh, that's the best cinema can be. But if you just call something, oh, that's peak, then that means it's bad. Is the UK a negative country? Yeah, we have rain all the time. Of course, we're negative. I try to make it happy. I try to cheer people up. But the UK is a very grey place in general. I thought Australia was the inverted land. Yeah, no, exactly. It's rough. Whoa, butterface. It just clicked to me now. Ah, yeah. That's what it means. Yeah, but her face. Butterface. Yeah. Another confusing thing. UK is very confusing. Ting. People use ting a lot to just say thing. Like, oh, that's a. Oh, I had this painting on me last night. Had this painting on me last night. That means there was this hot girl that was around me last night. GFF, welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you so much. It's lovely to have you here. Yeah, I've never been to Seattle, so I actually have no idea which place has the most rain. We need the book guide to the UK. Maybe I should make one. Is it true that to get pissed means to get drunk? Yeah. That's definitely a thing. It's like, oh, I'm getting pissed tonight. I'm gonna get pissed tonight, or I'm fucking pissed. That means I'm drunk. I'm tipsy. I'm gone. I'm pissed. But if you go, I'm fucking pissed, that means I'm mad. It's the way in the context is used. If you say like, oh, I'm getting pissed tonight, that means I'm getting drunk tonight. But if you say I'm fucking pissed, that means I'm mad. If that makes sense, you know? Yeah, context. It relies on the context. Hi, Star. Welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Pissed off versus pissed drunk. Yeah. Like you always say, oh, I'm pissed off. That means I'm mad. But if you're like, oh, I'm pissed right now, that means I'm drunk. There's a lot of words for getting drunk. If you're drunk, you're sloshed. That's another one. You're I'm gonna look up specifically ones because we have a lot. Pissed, sloshed, just drunk. Well gone. Oh yeah, I'm well gone. That means I'm out of it. I'm fucking out of it. I'm so drunk. I'm out of it. I'm well gone. People used to say, yeah, I've heard of bladders and lagers before. People used to say, oh, I'm bladdered or I'm lagered, but those are more old people things. I haven't heard them in years. Another British slang, I don't know if you Americans use it, but yonks. Yonks is a big thing. It means a lot of years. And I haven't heard it in yonks. That is, I haven't heard it in a long time. Yeah, I'm so used to internet language and short words, so context heavy stuff is difficult to translate. Yeah, exactly. Um, but I think I can give you the two definitions and you can go off of that. But yeah, yonks means a long time. Like, oh, I haven't heard from you in yonks. Haven't heard from you in yonks, long time. Or I haven't heard from you in donkey's years, which means I haven't heard you in a long time. I think donkey's years is more of a universal thing. But fun fact about that, the reason we say donkey's years isn't because donkeys live a long time or their year is longer than ours or whatever. It's just because donkeys have long ears and it came from donkey's ears. Like, I haven't seen you in donkey's years because donkey's ears are long. At least I think so. I remember reading that in like a trivia thing. So unless the trivia lied to me, I believe that's correct. Well gone sounds like he died. No, honestly, sometimes when British people get drunk, they might as well be dead. Are donkeys rare then? No. Donkeys are everywhere. Donkeys are a lot of places. I'm trying to think of other slang terms. Oh, if you throw up, people be like chunder. People, if you throw up because of like alcohol, it's like, oh, I chundered. People sometimes say like if you throw up while you're drunk, specifically so you can drink more, that's called a tactical chunder. Like if you're like, oh, I want to drink more, but I'm really fucking drunk right now. If you make yourself throw up so you can continue drinking, that's a tactical chunder. So, okay, gotta go soon. Work, have fun. Oh, have fun at work as well. It was lovely having you here, Saskia. I hope you learned at least a little bit. But yeah, if you chunder, that means you threw up. We don't use the word vomit. I've literally never heard a British person use the word vomit. We say either throw up, be sick, chundered. Yacked I've heard as well, like the animal, like a yak. If someone throws up, I yacked. But that's much less common. British people are just weird. I think the more I think about it, the more weird the more weird it is to me because I'm so used to it, it's second nature. So when I actually stop and think, I'm like, damn, we're actually a pretty fucked up country. Not weird, charming. Yes, I'm glad you think so. Charming. Yeah, I think I've covered all the things I really wanted to cover today. I might just stay around and chat for a bit. I can't really think of many other differences. If one comes to mind, obviously I'll mention it. But yeah, no, I just I hope that was a sufficient amount of British teaching. I hope that when I talk in the future, if I ever go full chav, you won't be so confused. Hi, Larry Jr. Love the name. Welcome in. And the profile picture, is that from Binding of Isaac? Yes, nice. Lovely to have you here. But yeah, we've just kind of concluded our British lessons for the day. Oh, and thank you for the like. I appreciate it. We've kind of concluded our British teachings for today, but I'm gonna thank you. Oh, sorry. This is British 101. Thank you for the beef Wellington with a side of lettuce. Thank you. The beef Wellington ensemble with a side of lettuce. Even thank you. British. Yeah, I'm British. Yes, I made it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the lesson in Britishology. Anytime. I was thinking of titling the stream British 101, but we don't have 101 classes over here. We don't have our classes aren't called like Biology 101. We don't have AP classes. I guess it's another thing. We don't have AP classes. We don't have English 101 or Maths 101. Larry Jr., think there is. I'm glad you think I do. So I'm curious. I had an etiquette class taught by a Brit, and they told us to eat his cheeseburger with a fork and knife. Is that normal over there? God, no. It's because you're British. Oh, thank you. I'm British. and I like British people. I'm glad. I think currently I'm the only British person on this app. But hopefully I can have some more soon. That accent makes him sound fancy. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I mentioned this before, some people bash me for my accent, but I think it's quite nice. And we haven't even talked about driving on the wrong side of the road. Excuse me. I'll have you know we drive on the right side of the road. Well, we drive on the left side of the road, which is the correct side. Um, well, I gotta go now because I was only here only gonna be here for a bit. That's okay. Thank you for the follow and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope I can catch you on one of my later streams. Bye bye. Bye. Yes, no, we drive on the left-hand side of the road, which is the correct hand side of the road. Oh, and JFF. Oh my goodness. JFF, thank you for the follow. And Maslow, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And Rika, thank you for the laughing face. I will have you know, though, the Green Cross Code is nothing to laugh about. We take our road safety very seriously. Unless you watch Top Gear, in which case, no, we don't. Teach those Yanks how to properly navigate roundabouts, Mia. Yes! Oh my goodness. The way you guys go about roundabouts gives me, like, anxiety. And just the way American people drive in general makes me anxious. I think if I ever went back to America, I don't have my license. I don't have my driving license. I'm learning at the moment. I'm learning. I'm more of a person that works behind the cars rather than in the cars, you know. But I'm learning how to drive at the moment. Hopefully this time in a couple, I'll say, I want someone to set a reminder for 3 months' time, okay? If I haven't either gotten my license or I'm in the process of testing for my license, whip me into shape, like genuinely. Yeah, 3 months from now, I want to have my license either in the process of getting it or like got it. I probably won't have it in 3 months' time, but I want to be testing for it in 3 months' time. The first rule of driving safely is to have fun. An American, probably. No, seriously, it's you guys can like drive at 15, right? I've seen that. That's insane. Like genuinely insane. You can start learning to drive in the UK at 16, I believe, but you can't get your license until 18. I believe. I may be mistaken. But that's crazy. If I saw a 15-year-old in the car, I think I'd like throw up. I think that would put me off driving forever. Seeing a 15-year-old car in a car, I think I trust a drunk person in a car more than a 15-year-old. In our deserts, you can hit 90 to 100 miles per hour without worry. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever gone 90 miles per hour. I think the fastest I've ever gone in a car is 70. And that's on like a motorway because our motorway speed limits are 70. Also, our highway, that's another thing. We call them motorways. You call them highways, there are motorways. Yes, the highest I've ever been in the car, I think, is about 80 miles an hour. I've never been, 70 or 80, I think. I've never been like fully speeding, you know. I'd love to one day, like I'd love to fully race a car one day or be in the passenger seat of a car racing. But yeah, I've just never had the opportunity because I don't hang with that kind of crowd. Mia the drag racer? No, I'd love to. I've mentioned this last time. Well, I didn't mention it. People were drag racing in my chat last stream. But no, I think I'd love to do drag racing one time. I'm just worried about safety. That's the reason why I haven't learned how to ride a motorcycle. Otherwise, I would 100% learn how to ride a motorcycle. Or a motorbike, sorry. It sounds so posh when I say motorcycle. I'm sorry, a motorbike. I'd love to learn, but the issue is I just see so many accidents happen on motorbikes and so many horror stories. I think I'm just a bit scared. I'd still love to one day, but I'm very, very anxious about it. But yeah, no, we drive on the left-hand side of the road like a normal person. We exit roundabouts like civilized people. We wait our turns. We have a lot of queues. I realized in America, you have a lot less queues. We queue for everything. And if someone jumps the queue, they're gonna get absolutely fucking smacked around. Hi, Hitsugi Kuro. Welcome, welcome. I love the name. Yeah, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Is it familiar to me? Maybe. We don't like to wait. Fair enough. Fair enough. We do. We do like to wait. We queue for everything. We queue for absolutely everything. If you skip a queue, you're getting your head knocked around. A queue would work terribly here. Really? Is it that bad? Like genuinely that bad? Jeez, man. Yeah, no. Even we aren't that bad. We wait in orderly queues for everything. People make like the only time that people don't queue for things are at the bar. Like if you're at like a pub or a bar, people usually push their way to the front, but it's still frowned upon, and people are still very courteous. I think British people get a bad rep sometimes, but if someone was there before you, the common etiquette is like, oh no, you go ahead. Oh, you go ahead. Don't worry, you go ahead first. You go first. Don't worry. That is 100% like common etiquette. And it's luckily most people follow that in the UK. But yeah, some people unfortunately do break that rule. But I think, yeah, like I said, I think we get a bad reputation sometimes. People are seen as like people only see us for the roadmen and the chavs. But even the roadmen and the chavs, like they'll be like, oh no, you were here first, like go ahead. If they're nice. Some people are just wrong uns and fucking knock them around the head. Then you go ahead. Then you go into the impasse. Yeah, the you go ahead impasse. Yeah, it's rough. It's similar to when you're walking along the street and someone's walking along the street but in the other direction, and then you both step to the side, and you both step to the other side, and then you both step to the other side, and you're just kind of like dancing with them in that moment for a minute. But yeah, no. Some people in the UK, you either have the nicest people you've ever met, or the worst, the rudest people you've ever met. Also, apparently in America, people don't hold the doors open for people. That is a very common thing. Like a big issue that I face in the UK is if there's someone behind me, I have to quickly calculate in my head, are they close enough for me to hold the door open for them? Because if you don't hold the door open for someone who is about maybe like 3 seconds behind you, that's rude. But if they're about 5 seconds behind you, then it's like, are they close enough to hold the door open for? Or can they get away with just going through? And it really depends. Like if it's someone, the way that I look at it, if I have that moment, it's like, oh, are they too far away for me to hold the door open for them? If I know them or they look friendly or they look familiar, I will wait and hold the door open for them. And usually the way I'll do it is I'll open the door slower than usual. So when it comes to the actual holding part, I'm holding it for less time so it looks like I wasn't waiting for that long. But if I'm in like a bit of a dodgy area or I don't recognize the person at all, or if I'm in a completely unknown area, I'll usually just speed up and walk through the door. But that moment where you have to like calculate immediately in your head, like, oh, am I supposed to hold the door open? It's terrifying. Oh, Simboli, but it was lovely having you here. Oh, and also, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm planning on printing out all the pieces of fan art that people have drawn for me, like even the doodles and stuff. And I was wondering if it's okay for me to print yours out because I know you said it was more of a sorry, a quick sketch. I understand if you don't want me like memorializing it, but if I can, I'd really appreciate that. Also, Snoopy, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. But yeah, it's definitely, well, it's okay. I'll post more art when I can. Bye. Oh, I can't wait. I love your art style. Okay, bye bye. I don't want to hold you for too long. Sorry. Bye. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Please look after yourself. Lovely having you here, though. Yeah, for people that don't know, Simboli was actually the first person that outside of Nexus that drew fan art of me, and I kind of fangirled really hard about it. And they drew me with like my hair mostly down as well, which is technically more accurate to what I usually am like, because obviously, as you can see, I have my hair up in a tight bun for when I stream, and for when I do important work, like when I'm actually working as a mechanic, which becomes less and less nowadays. But I tie my hair up for both safety purposes and also just keeps my hair out while I'm streaming. But literally the second I stop, I take my hair down. I wear my hair down most of the time. Like I really hate wearing my hair up sometimes, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. But yeah, what other British things do we have? I know I said I was stopping my British teaching, but as soon as I say I'm gonna stop, I know I'm gonna remember another thing. Um, hmm, I don't really know. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I might end stream soon. Actually, we've been going for almost 2 hours, and I don't want to be too harsh on the new restreamer because I know you had some issues with it going down earlier, and I hope that's not my fault. Um, yeah, I don't want to be too tricky of a test subject or a hamster, a guinea pig, even not a hamster, a guinea pig. I'm all good, don't worry. Oh, okay, nice. I'll keep rambling for a bit then. One thing I really want to get into is playing games more, and I think the reason I haven't been playing games more is because I'm more on AniLive. Um, and now that I'm doing this whole streaming thing, it's like, oh, if I play this game, I want to play this new game I just got, but also it'd be cool to experience it for the first time live, you know? So I've been holding back on playing a lot of games. I'm playing a lot less recently. And usually my Steam hours used to be like, not crazy high. They used to be like, I used to play 40 hours a week on average, which is kind of high depending on who you ask. Um, um, but yeah, um, what kind of games do you like playing? A lot really. Wait, let me look at my tier list because I made a tier list myself of all the game genres that I like playing. But yeah, no, since I started this whole streaming thing, I've had not just a lot less time to play games, but I feel like playing games is like like I said, I want to experience new things with you guys. And I want to share these experiences with you. So I'd rather hold off on playing a new game so that I can have that moment, you know? Well, Miss Dorian, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Um, I like action adventure games. I like adventure games in general. That's a big thing. I'm trying to think of like the biggest ones. I like visual novels as well. I'm kind of a stereotype with like girls liking more visual novels, but I'm a sucker for like visual novels or dating sims. Yeah, I love those. Oh, and thank you for the pink pen light, Dorian. Whoop, whoop, thank you. I love puzzle games as well. Oh my goodness, I'm a big sucker for a puzzle game. Yay, visual novels. Yeah. Rika, who's actually in this stream, shout out to Rika. They made a little edit on Twitter of what it would look like for me to be in a visual novel, and it made me fangirl so hard. I want to be in a visual novel so bad, you have no idea. But yeah, I do programming a lot. I'm a big programmer, I'm a big coder. I have to do it for school a lot of the time. And visual novels are like super fucking easy. There, I could probably make a visual novel in my sleep. Like a basic visual novel that is. But I'd love to make like a dating sim or like a visual novel based on like Nebulink. I think that'd be really cute. I know Manon was planning on making one herself. Like she's done a couple streams of like planning out an Otome game. But that's with like new characters, like characters that her and her chat made up. Sorry. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, pop into one of Manon's streams. I don't know if she's streaming it again this week, but maybe next week she might be able to be building on it. But those are always a pleasure to be in. Love dating sims, love visual novels, love puzzle games, love action adventure games. And I'm a big fan of roguelikes. Roguelikes are one of my favorites at the moment. My favorite game at the moment is Vampire Survivors. I love Vampire Survivors. So much fun. You should definitely play it. It's super cheap for what it is. It's an incredible game for such a good price. And it's so much fun, incredible, amazing, stunning. All the good words. Another good one is another good one is Gunfire Reborn. That's more of like a bullet hell roguelike, but I really love that. Velvet, welcome in. How are you doing? I finally made it. Yeah, I always see you on my Twitter, but I haven't seen you in my streams a lot. I'm so glad you were able to make it. It's lovely having you here. I'm just talking about games at the moment. We've concluded our British lessons for today. But we're yapping about games and genres. But yes, roguelikes, I'm always going to check out a roguelike. I love roguelikes so much. And like I said, Vampire Survivors is the best. Super cheap for what it is. Incredible DLCs as well. It has an Among Us DLC, which is wacky, but I love it. um, yeah, I really want to do just if I ever do like more like Zartsus in the future. I want to keep like my morning streams like if I'm able to go on like YouTube and Twitch, I probably like will. But I probably will also keep like my morning streams and my like good friend of morning streams on AniLive. And if I'm doing a Zatsu, I will stream it to both AniLive and either YouTube or Twitch. Because I think we've made a really nice community here and I don't want to leave that behind. Um, but with the games like Vampire Survivors, it's one of those games that I can just mindlessly talk through. Like I don't have to talk about what's happening in the game because it's very casual, it's very laid back. Question, who is your Oshi? Oh, that's such a good question. I don't have like a Kami Oshi. But I have a lot of like little Oshis. I recently got followed by one of them on Twitter, which made me freak the hell out. Um, she's called Hirano Kokoro, otherwise known as Roro. I stumbled through her name a bit because I just know her as Roro, and she's like an ice hockey player. Um, and I remember when I first started out, I'm an ice skater myself. I never saw ice skater VTubers or anything. And then I saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. She's awesome. I'm also a big fan of Kana Yanagi from Pixel Link, as well as Dia Fortuna, also from Pixel Link, same generation. I also really enjoy a lot of the Globy girls. One day I'd love to get to know, I've mentioned this plenty of times before. One time I'd love to get to know Bonnie Barkswell because we're both British and we're both mechanics. And we both have a similar top as well. So I think we'd get along just fine. um, but yeah, no, any of the Globy girls I'd love to get to know because they're all sweethearts. But no, Daya, I'm a big fan of Daya Fortuna. I know I glossed past her quite quickly, but she replies to me a lot on Twitter, and that's it makes me all giggly. I also have to tip a hat to Rin Penrose. She dragged me down the rabbit hole of YouTubers a while ago. Because I used to watch people like RT Game and like Call Me Kevin, and those are the type of people she'd collaborate with. And I kind of got dragged around, dragged down by Rin. Hi, Red Chimera, welcome in. Daya Love, yes, Daya Love. I love Daya. And thank you for the like, I appreciate it. But yes, no, I've had a few recommended to me, so I'm definitely going to have to like look into more VTubers because I was kind of the person who has watched a select few and I wouldn't branch out beyond that. So I'm a bit behind on a lot of my classmates when it comes to general like VTuber knowledge because I just liked watching a select few people and I like that. I'm bad with names and faces a lot. My memory when it comes to those kinds of things is very bad. So I prefer to just stick with what I knew. And yeah, that works for me. But yeah, if you have any recommendations of people you think I might like, then yeah, hit me up, let me know, and I'll for sure check them out. I know I'm forgetting a few, and I'm gonna look back on this and be like, fuck, I forgot that person. And I'm gonna kick myself over it. But if I didn't mention someone, that doesn't mean they're less of an Oshi. That just means that my memory is terrible right now, and I can't remember good. Did you do the VTuber self-introduction Q&A? And yeah, I will share. Oh, thank you. But like the Q&A one where it's like along to the song. I haven't done that yet. I saw a lot of my senpais did. I actually haven't done that though. It seems like a cute little trend though. I might join in. Yeah. We're doing small little self-introduction videos in general, just like speaking about our content and what to expect. Um, but I've never actually done like the singing along one where it's like someone like the song in the background. I'm sure plenty of you know what I'm talking about. Do you know the game that's do you know the game Landlord's Super? It's like British House Flipper. Really? I haven't heard of that. I've heard of House Flipper. I haven't played it. I'm more of a power wash sim person myself. But I have. I'll check it out. Landlord Super. I'll look it up. Is it on Steam? Ah, you don't have to answer that. I'm looking it up anyways on Steam. Landlord Super. Your quintessential construction simulator is here. Take a dodgy loan, restore a property, move in the locals, attend to their grievances, then celebrate with a pint in this fully simulated open world 1980s Britain. What do you mean 1980s? That sounds like a regular weekend for me. Oh, it's made by the Yogscast? Oh, it's published by Yogscast. Wow, I can't believe I haven't heard of this. I'm a big Yogscast person. It has mixed recent reviews though. I'll have to check it out either way. Hi Ash, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to have you here as always. But yeah, no, I've seen people play House Flipper in the past. I watched Gemma's House Flipper tournament that he did a while back. But yeah, I haven't really dabbled in that kind of stuff myself. I'm not a designer. I'm not a very artistic person. I'm not very artistically gifted. Whenever I play games like The Sims, I always just get the default house or get a house off the workshop. I never build a house from scratch myself because it looks like shit. Also, hi Teddy, welcome. Yes, Shady Learns. I can live out my dream of being a loan shark. Yippee! Yogscast fan, Minecraft stream when? Well, actually, we're opening up a Minecraft server very, very soon. So, hopefully, obviously, I can't stream Minecraft until I have access to YouTube and Twitch. But yes, we have proximity chat. So if you check out some of my senpai streams, you'll be able to hear me in the world. When it comes to Minecraft, I'm a gatherer. You send me off with a pickaxe, I will come back and give you double chests full of whatever material you want. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to find a bottle of water and ended up here. Oh, well, I'm glad you find your way around, mate. It's more hands-on. You actually lay down the bricks individually and make the cement yourself. That sounds like something I'd enjoy actually, because I like the reason I liked stuff like Power Wash Simulator is I kind of enjoy that monotonous task like thing. With House Flipper, I don't really like the designing. The designing part is the thing I struggle with. Like I said, I'm not very good when it comes to interior decorating at all. But no, I love doing monotonous tasks. Like I said, I love strip mining. I love going off mining. It's just, ugh, I love being a hunter gatherer. I love returning to caveman. I just started playing modded MC with friends. I am a builder. Oh, nice. The only modded Minecraft I played was I dabbled in Tekkit for a while. But the issue is I played with seasoned Tekkit players, and they all just ran off and did their own thing. And I didn't really get the chance to learn properly, so it was all kind of thrust into me all at once, and I got really confused really quickly, and it was a rough learning process, and I kind of dropped after that. I just like my regular Minecraft personally. Strip mining is almost therapeutic. That's what I mean. There's something really therapeutic about just doing monotonous tasks, and I love that. Yeah, I really enjoy that. So if you see me on the server, I will most likely be on the server close to like 24/7. However, I don't know how much you'll hear me because I'll probably be down in the mines as a true Brit should be. Oh, also, I remembered something. Let me get on the AniLive website, or at least the AniLive app, or the AniLive Twitter. Sorry. Um, at the moment, AniLive just announced a new event that's going on. There goes Mia off to mine again. Mia yearns for the mines. I do. I yearn for the mines. Put me in there with a pickaxe. I'll be the happiest girl alive. Seriously. Um, Also, AniLive follows pretty much everyone in Nexus except for me. I'm fucking pissed. I don't know what happened. I don't know what AniLive has against me. Why doesn't AniLive Twitter follow me back? Like, genuinely. Bitch. Captain follows me back, but AniLive itself doesn't. Anyways, like I was saying, we have a merch collector event going on starting on, what does it say, Tuesday. Too British, maybe? Lol, yeah, maybe they can't understand me and they think I'm trying to scam them or something. Let me check out the website though, because I actually haven't checked this out. I don't know if it's like a top 3 event. Sorry, if it's a top 3 event, I probably won't join because it's not really something I want to strive to do. I want to try to win like equipment or something that's actually going to help me. Or artwork. I'd love to partake in an artwork thing, something that I can customize to myself. You know, gotta love block brain rot. Exactly. But yes, let me see. Oh, get a budget to use for anime merch on Army. Is Army available in the UK? It doesn't say. Event doesn't start until Tuesday. Yeah, it doesn't start until Tuesday the 13th. A stream's guide. It literally says nothing. What do you? Oh, wait, I scrolled past it. Never mind. Oh, so it's more of a rated ranking thing. So depending on how many coins you get during the event, you get a certain amount of budget for the merch. That makes sense. So if so 1 coin equals 1 point. Okay. So if I get gifted a total of gifts that add up to 10,000 points, then I get a budget of $5. If I get gifts adding up to 30,000 points, I get $20. And if I get points adding up to 65,000 points, sorry, I think I said 30 points, but it's 30,000 points. And if I get coins adding up to 65,000 points, then I get $50 to spend. That's pretty cool. I'm probably not going to push for it super hard because I want you guys to save your money. Like, seriously, if you're not in a good financial space, don't buy coins, obviously. Put yourself first always. But it'd be pretty cool to have £50 or $50 to spend even. But yeah, at the moment we also have our sweet treats events thing going on. Which is I think I've already hit it. Yeah, I already have. It was just something for us to do to hit a certain amount of number streams. But yes. But yeah, if people are striving to do it, that'd be cool. Just personally, it'd be nice. Like I said, it'd be nice to hit it. But not gonna be aiming for it exactly. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the AniLive Twitter now to see if I've missed anything else because I'm really behind on all this. I only mentioned it because I saw it pop up on my page and I just assumed it was a top 3 event and I wasn't gonna participate in it because I don't need any more anime merch. Like I said, I'd rather have something that I can personalize to myself or that's gonna help my stream, if that makes sense. What else have I missed? Nothing really. A few people are coming over. A few indies are coming over. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Post what you would get from Army. I've actually not checked out the website yet. Should I? I say should I as I type in the name. I should also check whether it's shipping to the UK is bad because if I get the $50 one, it might just be $50 to ship to the UK. In which case that is not good. Oh, they have a Pecora figure. Oh, that's so cute. Wait. What's Mia's advice for becoming an awesome, super cool VTuber who has the potential to sing at the Super Bowl? That's so cool. Like genuinely, I think that's awesome. What happens with Hollow Life? Ruriori, welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for joining again. No, I think YouTubers who get big opportunities like that, especially the singing at the baseball game, that was cool. That was really fucking cool. For even someone who doesn't like, I don't watch baseball. Baseball isn't a thing over in the UK. Like we have rounders and that's it. I don't know a single person that plays baseball in the UK. But yeah, no, I think my advice is to just be yourself and you'll find your audience along the way. Like if you be yourself, if you don't pander to people, like you're going to probably you're going to have a if you pander to people, you're going to have a big jump start because, you know, if you're pandering, you're going to be likable to everyone. But then you're not being yourself. So my advice is to always be yourself and then find your audience along the way because then you never have to stop being yourself. If you find your audience by pandering, then you're going to have to keep up that pandering forever. Whereas if you're yourself from the start, then people are gonna always enjoy you no matter what. Also, thank you for the likes, Ririori, Ochu, and Teddy. Thank you so much. And welcome back, Ochu. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just looking around Army. I'm seeing if anything catches my eye that I wouldn't have to spend like an extra £100 on. Everything is so expensive though. Kyohei Senpai said hi, by the way, Mia. Oh, really? I actually haven't talked to Kyohei a lot, but hi, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm looking through the app and there's nothing much that I can really. There are a lot of things I can see that I really love. But it would cost me a lot more money to shell out on. £100 is like 45 kilos. I actually don't know the conversion rate, but yeah, 100 quid. That's what we call pounds as well in a casual sense. You call it quid. Oh, I got 100 quid. I'm just from a stream. Oh, nice. You're talking about Gundam? Ah, I see. Yeah, I always wanted to get into Gundam, but it's expensive. It's my first time watching him. He's interesting. I've never actually watched one of his streams live. But yeah, if he's your cup of tea, I get that. Do, 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 do. Yeah, no, I think I might head off soon because I got through all the points I wanted to talk about today. Oh, Michaela, welcome back. It's lovely to have you here again. But yeah, no, I'm gonna look through Army for a bit later. But yeah, Army's FAQ page should have info on which country to ship to and which courier service is available. Oh, thank you. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Puffy. But if you want to become broke, I suggest Warhammer, Gundam, and Magic the Gathering. As someone who has friends who play both Warhammer and Magic the Gathering, and for someone who wanted to get into Gundam, I understand. It's rough. It's a slippery slope, I know. None of which I've luckily fallen down yet. I used to work in like a game shop, and someone tried to teach me how to play Magic the Gathering. It went right over my head, though. So luckily it didn't stick. But I'm open to learning it in the future. It's just going to take a very thorough talk through for me. Okay, get some good rest, Mia Senpai, and eat well. Love you. Thank you for the stream as always. Aww. No, thank you for joining, Ochu. It's lovely having you here. Yeah, the reason I say I'd like to go maybe now is because I haven't had dinner and it's 8 p.m. and I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out this new AniLive event because literally I just saw it now. I skipped over it because I immediately just saw, oh, new AniLive event, top 3 prizes, and I was like, oh well, this probably isn't for me. So I just scrolled past. But yeah, no, it looks cool. You're on top 2, by the way? Wait, really? Oh no, that's so much pressure. Um, definitely eat. Yes, yes, I'll try. Daily and weekly if I'm not wrong. Oh no. No, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. I think I'm. Oh no. Wait, I'll have to check. I think I was second. I think I'm second behind Asila because, Asila's great. I'm actually able. She's one of the people that whose streams I'm actually able to catch because daily 1, weekly 2. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. That's so cool. What the hell? Let's go. Um, but yeah, no, Asila's. I really like Asila streams because they're actually one of the only ones I'm able to catch. So that's nice for me. But yeah, I think like I said, I'm gonna go eat now. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for making today wonderful, and I hope you learned something. Yeah, Mia coin to the moon. Mia going to the moon. Have a good dinner. Thanks for stream. No problem. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye bye, Rika. But yeah, check if you're following if you're not already. Every little helps. I appreciate it, especially with the event coming up soon. Yeah, no, thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna go eat. I think I might have calamari tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. I love calamari. But yeah, have a good one. Thank you. On that bombshell, I am gonna leave you here. So good morning, and in case I didn't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Take care, Mira. Take care, Mia. I will. You too, Ham Johnson. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you, Red Camera. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Lovely having you all here. Bye bye. Bye, Snoopy. Bye.